Please help me welcome MajorMap.
Miss Sanja, she is a math teacher at a Korean high school. She has 30 students in her class. In South Korea, teachers like Sanja are expected to advise their students on applying to universities. New government regulations have made it much more complicated. High school students now must choose not just which university they want to apply to, but also which major they want to apply to in each university. And in South Korea, a student's university major drives their future career path. Sanja is just a math teacher. She doesn't even know where to start. There are 200 universities, and each university has 100 different majors. This means students must choose to apply from 20,000 options. Sanja cannot understand the syllabus and the characteristics of that many majors across the many universities. Sanja doesn't even know how to give the detailed advice and guidance a 16-year-old needs to decide on their career path. And even if she did know, she doesn't have time to do it for all 30 of the students she is supposed to be helping. A few of our students can afford to pay an expensive university admissions and career counselor, but most cannot. Sanja is under stress. Sanja's students are under stress too. And this stress is impacting the entire Korean education system. On average, students are taking 6 years to complete just a 4-year degree. Why? Because students keep changing majors. This problem causes the social cost of over $8 billion per year. And on average, it's costing students and their parents an extra $30,000 to finish their degree. We are MajorMap. MajorMap is a technology solution that helps teachers and students to choose the most appropriate university and major and even career. Let me show you how it works. First, Sanja logs onto the MajorMap platform and sets up an account. She sets a profile for her students, $20 each. Sanja asks each of her students to visit MajorMap. When a student logs in, they begin their journey by answering 84 different questions on their interest. Then they play a different game to assess their cognitive abilities. MajorMap uses this information to automatically generate a report with the recommendations. Both Sanja and the student can access the report in the student consulting page. MajorMap uses machine learning to analyze the student cognitive approaches and preferences, as well as data many sources on each university, each major, as well as the career outcomes of graduates. MajorMap then standardizes the information based on MajorMap's taxonomy and delivers it visually so Sanja can work with her student to explore the most appropriate universities, majors, and career paths. But this student got recommendations for philosophy at 2 universities, Korea University and Sungkyunkwan University. Sanja can dive into the details of what each university teaches and how they teach it, and guide the student accordingly. It shows students at Korea University will learn more about Buddhism, Eastern philosophy, ethics, Confucianism-related philosophy, while as Sungkyunkwan University students will learn more about Kant, Hegel, phenomenology, and epistemology. MajorMap then provides additional materials for the students to help inform their decisions. Few 16-year-olds know what career they want to pursue, and they are likely to change their minds. MajorMap provides teachers like Sanja and their students a framework to approach this difficult problem based on a huge body of data and analysis of successful career choices. Sonja and her students are a lot less stressed now. Korean high school students spent $5.4 billion on private education services in 2021, up 5.8 year on year, and university admission is the key focus of this spend. MajorMap is much more accessible than expensive private university admissions and career coaches, and support both the teachers and their students. Our AI platform is the only one that uses the assessment and data from the 200 universities, 20,000 majors, and career outcomes to automatically make recommendations. I'm Huni, and I have experience founding and scaling a startup which grew from 0 to Series B round as CSO. I've managed a government project as large as $20 million. James is our VP of data analysis. He developed protein structure analysis software and ran it on supercomputers in Professor Ham's lab by himself. And our advisor, Jinpyo, has deep relationships in the career education field, and Julie helps us with the data analysis, and she is the foremost in her field in personality assessment. We launched a free version of MajorMap to drive user acquisition 2 years ago, and the market loves us. MajorMap was selected as one of the leading edtech companies in 2021. Well-known institutions such as the best university in South Korea and the most known accelerator in tech, Bluepoint, have recognized MajorMap and invested on us. And we are in advanced conversations with the Google for partnership. Since our initial launch, January 2019, with our MajorMap free version, we have onboarded 8,400 of teachers from 1,600 high schools, which consist of 67% of the total high schools in South Korea, and 135,000 of students, which consist of 10.3% of the current high school students registered on MajorMap. Now it is time to start charging. We soft launched MajorMap premium service in 2021 September and signed over 43 high schools with zero marketing, which generated $170,000 USD.